As somebody who hates April Fool's Day, I really bought into the fear of April Fools that the characters are feeling in April Pooh. This is in the 6th episode of the 3rd season of The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and somebody is playing April Fool's tricks on Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, and Tigger. And in the nature of April Fool's Day, the tricks are not very nice, so they go hunting for this April Fool, but they're also quite scared, and it's unclear whether they will find anybody or if there will be more tricks played on them. To be honest, I felt like it was really obvious who was playing the April Fool's tricks from the very beginning. I thought it was very, very obvious, to the point where I didn't think it was not obvious to the characters. I thought they knew who was doing it, but apparently not. But I feel like it would be really obvious to the young viewers as well, so it's maybe not the best constructed narrative. They needed to get rid of the moment where April Fool's was explained to Pooh, because I feel like that explained who was doing it. And it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel like a great narrative structure because it felt too obvious. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I did like the concept and the fact that it was saying that people were scared of April Fool's jokes because they're not nice. They're not good. They're not funny. Don't do them. I hate April Fool's Day. I don't understand why it still exists. But for the episode, it wasn't too bad. What I didn't like, I guess this is a tiny spoiler, I'm going to explain who was doing the April Fool's jokes and something that they said at the end that just felt really awful. So, spoilers from now. At the end of the episode, Christopher Robin says it was him. And I thought the fact that he announced himself with the phrase April Fools to Pooh Bear made it so obvious that it was him. So obvious that I feel like Pooh Bear might have lost some stuffing fluff, because how could he not realise that? But that aside, when Christopher Robin said it was me who was doing it, and it was this for Pooh Bear, and this for Piglet, this for Tigger, and this for Rabbit, and then Eeyore came out of the cage as well, and Christopher Robin made no acknowledgement of Eeyore, I just thought, no wonder you always say thanks for noticing me. Because Christopher Robin just blanked him and didn't involve him in any of it, and it just felt really awkward. I felt bad for Eeyore because he'd been completely left out. Not that Eeyore would have enjoyed it, but the fact that Christopher Robin made the effort to include his friends on April Fool's Day and didn't include Eeyore when he was naming everybody, it was cringy, to be perfectly honest, and not a sign of a good friend. But as I said, the episode was okay. I didn't mind it. I think, the different characters coming together and talking about April Fools and looking at April Fools as if it's the enemy, I completely supported. So I didn't mind it. It's not my favourite episode, though. I feel like, as I said, they should have kept Christopher Robin out of it until the end. At least kept the element of surprise. I feel like it still would have been obvious that it was Christopher Robin, but maybe not as obvious to younger viewers. So it's maybe not the best narrative, but I have to say, I really didn't mind it.